Good enough. I already screwed one up. I used a nickel blade, and it should have been gold. Not the end of the world. Someone will buy them. They go fast. Especially this time of year being trout season. Well, not trout season yet, but it's coming. In the big lakes, they're catching them. Oh, this ain't the right wire. I gotta clean up my desk. Hey, there's a lot of people in here. How you guys doing? We're making some trout spinners for an order. It's that time of the year. Everybody's getting their spinners in line. Can't beat them, really. They're good spinners, and right now I'm only getting a little over $3. And I think Panther Martins are 5 or 6 now. And they're the same thing. Maybe better, because mine are all stainless steel and powder coated. Panther Martins are galvanized wire, which is more brittle and it rusts. But enough of that. What are you guys up to? Yeah, me making spinners ain't quite as exciting as my ice fishing trips. Them get pretty good. So, if you want to see one of those, drop me a sub. I'm going Sunday, so I'll go live Sunday for perch fishing through the ice. This is the spinner. So these spinners, there's no clevis. They go right on the wire. They're called ultrasonic blades, and they spin like as soon as you reel, they're spinning. where Clevis and Colorado blades, sometimes it's hard to get them spinning. These never not spin. As soon as you're reeling, they're spinning. Can't beat them, really. Earlier today, I had a Sharpie blow up, so my hands are all black. That'll happen. It was dry, so I was shaking it, trying to get the ink flowing. Oh, I got it flowing. Filled the cap up because I was shaking it with the cap on. Lordy. She was definitely flowing. Yeah, I did live yesterday morning for the perch through the ice, and it was fun. It gets a little slow at one point, but if you just fast forward through it to the catching part, there was one little section where I was catching them nonstop. I couldn't keep up, and that's always fun because sooner or later your line gets tangled in the camera and the camera cable. That, as much as that sounds like a pain, the chaos is part of the fun. I get laughing. God, that was a good trip. We caught one 15-incher. It was huge. I didn't catch it. The guy I was with caught it. It was a big one. All females, every one of them. So we got perch eggs. So we even got fillets and some good eatins with the perch eggs. I cook them in the air fryer with tallow and hot sauce is what I put on them now. I used to do tartar sauce, but I think hot sauce is better. Probably better for you. Maybe I'll do a catch and cook with the perch eggs. I did a short with the perch eggs one time. So I'm making 7/16 spinners. Guy wanted 5 7/16 and 5 1/2 ounce. If you're ever interested, they're fish grub spinners, and the best place to find them is on eBay. You can message me through my YouTube. We can figure it out. But probably the easiest way to check out is just to go on eBay. That was my nephew replying on Sunday again. Nice. All right, that's 5. Now I need. Jeez, I don't know where they are. Oh, here they are. Need some 1/2 ounce blades. So my 1/2 ounce blades are number 6s. They're a little bigger. But I should get away with the same wire. Find out. Let's see how that goes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured as long as I was whipping up some lures, I'd go live. Now I need number 5 hooks. Here they are, I think. Yep. It's number 5 trebles. There's actually quite a few people in here on and off. 13 in here now. I double bead my half ounce. Put 2 beads on there. I don't know if it's necessary, but I think it's nice. And then your blade is in the perfect position on your hook. The way it lays down next to your treble. I do have single hooks too. But so that's the half ouncer. They're pretty big. They use them for steelhead and whatnot. I'm gonna put these up here so I don't accidentally mix them up. Oh, I got glasses. Noise. Noise. I'm gonna put them glasses on. Oh yeah, much nicer. What are you guys up to today? From the US? Anybody in here from Australia? I sell quite a bit of spinners to Australia. You guys actually have some good trout fishing. Nice half ouncer. Nice. You're a quiet bunch. If there is someone from Australia, let me know because I had a question. There's another creek fish over there, and I should know the name and I can't remember what it is because somebody bought a bunch of the half ouncers for that. And they're in the streams too. They're big fish. If you said it, I'd know it. I just can't remember. Hey everybody. There's quite a few people in there. 22. We're making spinners. They're the black around my nail. I blew up my Sharpie. They're like a Panther Martin style spinner. Everybody thinks Panther Martin invented them. They didn't. They just happened to be the people that did the best with them. They're called an ultrasonic blade. And, you know, when you're the best at what you do, you end up, everybody calls it that. So they're Panther Martin spinner, even though it's not their official. But you know how that goes. Like Kleenex is actually a facial tissue. But here, everybody calls them Kleenex. No one's chatty. What do we got to talk about? Trump and Elon? I don't mind. I like talking about that stuff, but usually people get bored of it, want something different. Talk about fishing. Talk about something a little happier, even though I'm pretty happy when things are going good. Maybe we'll get some of our money back. I think everybody knew we were being ripped off. We just had no idea that they were all crooked and the amount of money. Holy snikes. They just begun and it's already more money than I thought. They cleaned us out. Like, honestly, I don't like her, that Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas. Like, I at least thought she was a good person and had different ideas than some people. Like, she's just as crooked as the rest of them. She's a thief, too. Bernie Sanders, I think he's way worse than we ever dreamt. He does not care about poor people. He is a thief. Which kind of was a no-brainer since he has 3 mansions and whatnot. Like, everybody's complaining that the money, like buying, I forget the number, but 30 million for condoms for Afghanistan or whatever it was. That was never, they're not doing that. That they just mail the money over. Whoever they mailed it to keeps 10% and they send the money right back. Them aren't even real things. They're just robbing us blind. So the people are getting all wound up what we're spending the money on are still being fooled because that was never even a thing. Like Sesame Street in Iraq, that is not a thing. They, I think they just got so cocky they quit getting clever with what they were spending the money on because just they never thought someone was going to see the books. Which I would hope to lead everybody to believe everything they do is crooked. Like, even the wars. Like, they're horrible and a big waste of money. But you gotta wonder if they're really even buying as many bombs as they say they're buying. I think it's all a lie. It's only been 18 minutes. Although it did go fast, but I'm already done. I'll make an extra now for the next order. Here's some cool. Like, I got some nice colors that no one else has. They're starting to copy me a little bit now, but like there's a raspberry. That's a good color. I like white blades over a raspberry body. Here's another raspberry blade. That's a 4.5 willow leaf. These blades are nice, but no one buys them. I love these blades. It'd make a 1/4 ounce spinner. See how it's got a design to it? Almost like a beetle. And that's candy orange. I just thought everybody would want those, and they work good. Here's a chartreuse beetle blade. Yeah, you can see them cuts in it. Pretty good. So I make 1/4 ounce out of those. I could put a heavier body with a smaller blade. I've got a nice black. It's a nice glossy. It's not a black nickel, but it's a gloss. Everything's powder coat. I don't paint anything. Oh, here's a nice. So this is a white blade over raspberry with a red hook. God only knows why they work so good, but for stocker trout, they love those things. A blue body with a white blade was really good last year too. I don't think I have. I'd show you what I use for ice fishing. I got these tiny little blades, and I actually put them right on the hook shank. That's a 00 blade, a double aught blade. They're tiny, and that's all I do. It's a hook with a blade on it. Oh, I got one, and that's been the best lure this year. Oh, so this one I did backwards, but I used one and it works just as good. They don't seem to care. That's all it is. It's a hook with a blade attached. I run the clevis up the hook and then just tip that with mousies or spikes. I use them with fathead minnows. They all work really good. The perch this weekend, which was shocking, we haven't been doing great on spikes and mousies, which is a little grub. And this weekend, they were not hitting minnows and actually hitting the spikes. So this weekend was good for that. They're easier. Like, you put 3 spikes on that hook. I only time I rebaited, and we caught a lot. Well, I guess it's not a lot, but we did good. They were big ones, and we caught 15 apiece. And I didn't rebait once, except when I lost the whole hook. I got hooked on the side of the ice, and it broke off. Caught one pickerel, a real pickerel, a chain pickerel, not a walleye. For our Canadian friends, they call them that. Which of course drives everybody nuts. It doesn't drive me nuts. I don't care. Can't believe no one's chatting. Hang on. Nah, I'm still good. Yeah, just nobody's chatted yet. Somebody just put something in the comments. Maybe you can't hear me. Let me know. You got to be able to hear me because there's been, for me, a lot of people in here. It's been up to 20. So I don't blame anybody for not sticking around. Making lures is interesting for the first or 1 or 2 lures, and then it gets kind of boring. And then I got quite a few friends that drop in on it from previous chats. I'll probably finish up a full half hour and then pack these up and head to the post office. Yeah, swing back in Sunday morning. It'll be fun. We'll be catching them. I'm sure of it. I'll probably start the live around 7 or 8. Oh, I hope they're still biting like they were. It was fantastic. It was so good. And my nephew's going, so we'll be catching even more. He's a good fisherman. If they're biting, we'll catch them. One more of these buggers. My wire that I'm using for these is .029 stainless steel spring wire. For my quarter ounce, I use .026. Panther Martin uses .024. The heavier wire is a little nicer. It keeps straight. And being spring wire, it don't get out of sorts very often. And if the galvanized wire, it's probably piano wire, I'm assuming, it's brittle too, so if you try to bend it back, it breaks. This doesn't break. And you can bend them, both of them, theirs and mine, but mine, you can bend it back straight probably 100 times, it won't break. It took me a while. I get it straight from the manufacturer. It took me a while to find the perfect wire, but I finally did. They made it specifically for me. My blade's rusty. Oh, here they are. No, maybe not. I don't have one more. Well, I'll make another nickel. People want them sometimes. All right, nice. That's a nickel blade. Here's green, lime green. These are nice. So that's a black blade with a lime green back. Another great one. That's a quarter ounce. So that's what we've been making. They're good. Oh, so this one here is a lime green. Oh no, that's ash beetle green. It's got a nice flake in it. This blade's a reject, so it's kind of rough around the edges, but when I got rejects like that, I just make them, and when I go fishing, I give them to all the kids and stuff. Because fishing the streams with spinners, you lose a lot of spinners. So the dads always appreciate them getting a bunch of freebies so they can lose them without costing $6 a pop. So, yeah, just about got it. That's it. I'll pack them up. We're out of here. Well, if whoever's still in here, thanks for swinging in. I am heading out to the post office. Was looking for. So here's how if you ordered them, you'd get them in a bag like that. There's 5 per bag. And they're only $15 for the whole bag plus shipping. These are 1/8 ounce. I just had someone order like 50 eighth ounces. He might have mixed in a quarter ounce. Oh, here's a nice chartreuse with red dots. And that's an eighth ounce. These are actual Panther Martin bodies. I got a bunch of Panther Martin bodies from somebody. I don't know how they got a hold of them because you can't buy them. But they wanted to sell them. So I was like, yes, sir. There's a nice fire tiger. So green, orange, and then orange dot, or just an orange side, green side with a lime green blade. I haven't used that very often. Not that it don't work, I just started making them. So I've used them in the past with store-bought Panther Martins, but it was years ago. So that's got a little number 10 hook on it. All right, peace out. Probably be a second before it goes out, so I'll ditch you. Here's my flat spring stock. Make rifle parts with that. Sorry, it didn't shut off. Peace out.